Hey, fantasy basketball owners, I'm Michael Pichan. This is Lorenzo, RotoExperts.com. We're back with you at the SiriusXM radio studios to debate the number 2 fantasy pick in your NBA fantasy basketball drafts. Now, Tom, I know a lot of people are leaning towards Chris Paul at the number 2 spot.
Right.
Myself, obviously, I'm leaning towards LeBron James, as I made clear in our debate for the first pick when we talked about Kevin Durant and LeBron James. But why would you take Chris Paul?
Well, I tell you what, I take Chris Paul because he is arguably the best point guard, most effective point guard in the league. He's a guy who can lead the league in assists, lead the league in steals as well, and his scoring has gone up, averaging 20 points a game, starting to hit some three-pointers. He can rebound well for his size, get about 4 to 5 rebounds as a point guard, which is great. His efficiency, his field goal percentage up in the 50%. He can hit in the mid to high 80s from the free throw line. He's really a guy who can do everything, obviously, except for block shots. He's, an undersized point guard. He's not going to block many shots. But aside from that, he's an across-the-board guy who can give you categories, all 8 categories, except for blocks. So, I'm going to look at him at the number 2 spot.
Yeah, I feel LeBron James is the clear number 2, mainly because Chris Paul had them injuries, and it's a concern. Although there are some concerns with LeBron going to Miami, I feel that those concerns are something I'd rather deal with than whether my number 2 pick in the draft, is going to be healthy. And when you're drafting that high, it's better to take the safe choice, that person that you feel will be healthy, and I think LeBron James is the safer bet.
Yeah, obviously, again, health concern. Paul played 56 games last year, I believe. So, there is the health concern there as well. But as far as I'm concerned, he's got tools this year. He's got new weapons. Trevor Ariza is there. He's going to run the court well with Ariza, be able to dish off to him, be able to dish off to Ariza behind the three-point line, get some more assists. David West, one of the most efficient big men, underrated big men in the league. Marcus Thornton, another guy who can score, had a nice rookie season, can build off that rookie season, hopefully. Paul, for me, is a guy who's just kind of improving. He's still improving on what he's done throughout his career. Whereas James, as you said, is in Miami. He's going to have to change his game a little. Maybe, his assists will go up, his rebounds will go up, but his scoring comes down. You're going to want to see how James responds and changes his game. To me, Paul is just building off of the success he's already had.
Yeah, Paul has a lot of upside. So if you are concerned about the injuries, go LeBron. If you're not concerned about Paul's health, then Paul makes a good choice in the number 2 spot. Well, I'm Michael Pichan. This is Tom Lorenzo, RotoExperts.com. Please visit our other Roto clips as we debate who to pick at the other positions in your fantasy NBA drafts.